What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Falcon Blues TV. It's your boy Sachin here, back for an instant match reaction. Haven't been posting much, because what's there to post? But after 45 days or so, without seeing this shite, I'm back for a Boxing Day, which I was actually looking forward to. Normally, I'm pretty apathetic when it comes to the matches these days, but 45 days, I guess it makes the heart grow fonder. So let's get into it per usual. Wolves at home, Boxing Day. Into the lineup, really the only two question marks would be who would come in at center half for Cody, and which of the attacking three would be dropped between Gordon, Gray, and McNeil. So Mina comes in. I mean, we knew he couldn't complete a whole match. The question is how many minutes would he get? He's definitely the best out of the lot we have, but we all know Mina, so I'm not going to waste much time on that. And then we have McNeil come in, who's an absolute fraud. So into the match, we start well. Wolves in the first five pressed us, but that's Everton. That's Everton that we're going to come out of the gate lethargic. Somehow we get a goal off a corner, our first, and it's Mina, no less. That's fate that he comes in and he gets the goal. Terrible marking from Bueno. I don't know why you'd put him on Mina, but good goal, and we go 1-0 up, and we grow into the game. We give up another bullshit goal, this time off a corner. So many people at fault for that. I half expected Pickford to save it just because he bails us out so often, but, Podence slots it 1-1, and Everton that. And, we at the end of the first half, we probably should have been 4-1 up. Definitely 2-1 up. The Gordon chance where, it was a Mikolenko crossfield cross. That's a tough chance. He's got some people on him. You should at least get a shot on target. But the other two chances, the Mape one and then the Gordon when he was slotted through by Ghana, both those have to be finished. Mape slower than a crab. Genuinely disgraceful. First touch is terrible. Like, takes a decent first touch even with the people behind him catching up. He could do something, lob it, do anything but just give the ball away. And then Gordon, if Gordon could finish, he wouldn't be an Everton player because he does pretty much everything else. He can be direct, he tracks back, but his finishing is dreadful. And so, classic Everton, we can't have a perfect player because if we did, they wouldn't play for us. They would go on to bigger and better things. And, we finish out the first half. They didn't have any chances. They're shite. When we should be 3-1 up minimum, or 2-1 up minimum, 3-1 up ideally. But we're not. We're going to the break tied. The manager for my feed, I was watching on Peacock over here in the States, so that Lampard would definitely be the happier of the two managers. And I'm just like, how could you be happy watching that shite? I'm not happy. It's like, I mean, I knew it probably was going to get worse because Everton and we created some chances, but like, one, we shouldn't have even conceded. 2, we should have had more than one goal. And 3, it's like the players, it's the same old. It's like, what have we been doing on the training ground? Genuinely, what have we been doing? I don't know. I don't know. I watch those videos and it's just like, oh my goodness, we look good playing against our own players, but when we play against a team that's below us in the table, we look like crap. So second half, we start out better, definitely on the front foot. Really don't have any great chances to show for it or anything. The game, Wolves are there for the taking. They have quality on their bench that they bring on. We don't. We just bring on Gray, who did change, who was better. He did change the match and for the better for us, because how can you be worse than McNeil? It's Everton would have a player who's worse than McNeil and we sub them on, but thankfully Gray is better than McNeil. But then, I'm going to kind of save my old thoughts, but just a couple things I want to point out is how slow we are on the ball. I thought dropping Onana to the number 8 where Ghana's been playing, or number 6 where Ghana's been playing, moving Ghana up to the number 8 was actually a good move. Onana had some great tackles with those long legs. But my issue with him is he's taking 3 touches on the ball, and the whole team is guilty of this, don't get me wrong. Takes 3 touches on the ball, and there's no sense of urgency. Mikolenko, same thing, but I know he's not as good in possession as we would like. But the whole team, 1 touch, look up. 1 touch, look up. So what is this? Look around before you get the ball, play it quick, 1-2s. There's no movement. They just go back between the center halves. Miko gets the ball back to the center half. We try it to Ghana. We try it to Onana. Back to the center half. Long ball possession change. It's ridiculous, you know? And against a team like Wolves, you need to play, any team, it doesn't matter. You need to play quick. Play with some sense of urgency. Get it up there. It may not always come off, but the shit that we try, you know, it's like it culminates in the second goal that we give up right at the end and we lose. It's ridiculous. It's baffling. And you know, I don't expect us to break down teams like when we play on Saturday. City, we're gonna get thrashed 5-0. I made the mistake of triple captaining Holland this week because I didn't realize we were playing City next week, and that's a bang on hat trick. But against teams like that, you sit on the counter, you do your thing. But against a team like Wolves who are coming here, you know their away record is dreadful. You know they're going to sit back and play for the counter. And yet you have how long to prepare for this? And you don't have a game plan or even a plan B. It's dreadful. And I know the players let Frank down. I know, you know, you can't imagine that all the chances we missed we would miss. But it's come to the point where it's happening so often that, you know, he has to go. And I like the man. He gets the club more so than a manager since Martinez. Anyone we've had in the interim since then. But it's like, you know, I was mad. Who wasn't? Now I'm apathetic because I have to mentally prepare myself for another relegation battle, and we're probably going to go down because we don't have the quality up top. I mean, subbing on Tom Cannon shows that. Like, at least last year we had Charlison. This year, we have nobody, and we're going to work tirelessly in the transfer window to find somebody, but we all know how that's going to work out. We're going to get stuck with some loans on the last day of the window, Rondon Jr. or somebody who's utter wank who score a goal against some 5th division team in the cup, and we'll all be, oh. So yeah, probably less angry than a lot of other fans. But I can't get angry. I just got to be apathetic. I got to build up my layers like an onion, my walls, so I don't get hurt even more so, because my goodness. We've got like, what, 20-something matches left to go. City on Saturday, which I will have no expectations for, because why would we? And yeah, we go again. I mean, that's all we can do. We can go again and go downwards. 4th from bottom, and we're going to be, I don't know, we may be 3rd. I don't know where Wolves were. I don't bother checking the table. But yeah. Everton that, you know. So, up the fucking toffees, Colin Sean.